Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's your boy. I'm a man. Your man. Yes, guys too. Yo, man. Not like that, but your boy, So Grateful Joe here. And today I'm going to talk about the chains of habit. And I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorite quotes, which is... As you saw me writing in the video, my quote, one of my favorite quotes is, "The chains of habit are too weak to be felt until they are too strong to be broken," by none other than Mr. Warren Buffett himself. Now, why should you give a damn what Warren Buffett has to say? Well, before I jump into that, I want to let you know that I'm going to start this quote breakdown video series, and I'm going to go into some of my favorite quotes and give you my thoughts and insights on them, some key takeaways and some background on the people that said it. But before we get into all that, let's run the intro. So right, the chains of habit are too weak to be felt until they are too strong to be broken. Now, what exactly does that mean? Well, take a look at this real quick. So this was actually made by my lovely girlfriend Savannah, who, she's actually right here. This is her right here on my wall. You guys didn't even know that she was there, but she's there. She made this coaster here, which also has my quote, which is, "The chains of habit are too weak to be felt until they are too strong to be broken." This was said by Mr. Warren Buffett, which is the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, a huge conglomerate, which basically means he owns a little bit of everything. He pretty much does. And the reason you should listen to him is because he's worth $87.3 billion as of this video. $87.3 billion. He's pretty much one of the richest people in the world and has been in that top list for pretty much decades now. So the guy knows about wealth building and success. And what he means by the chains of habit are too weak to be felt, well, let me give you my 3 key takeaways. Number 1 takeaway is that you shouldn't underestimate the strength of bad habits. Again, don't underestimate the strength of bad habits. One bad habit can lead to another bad habit, and you won't feel it at first. It's very subtle. Maybe it's one day that you slack at the gym and you don't show up, or maybe it's, that extra drink. It's very subtle. You won't feel it at first, but over time it becomes a very powerful habit that's very hard to overturn. That's the key takeaway. Number 1 is don't underestimate the strength of bad habits. Number 2 is don't underestimate the strength of good habits. Again, don't underestimate the strength of good habits. One good habit will lead to another good habit. Start something new, stick to it, get a little momentum, build up that snowball, and before long, it's a strong, good habit. So these chains can also work in your favor, right? It's perspective. They can hold you grounded in consistency and the things that you want to get better at and you want to pursue. So build the right habits. And the last takeaway is that you need to take account of the habits that you're creating, be them good or be them bad. Now, lastly, I want to talk about some examples, what I mean by good, bad habits for a child and for an adult. For example, a good habit for a child might be coming home from school and starting to read for 30 minutes.
Mijo, have you started your reading?
Yes, Mom, I'm reading, I promise.
That was easy.
Right? A kid would do something like that, right? He'd show up, his mom would ask him if he's reading, and he'd be like, "Yeah, I'm reading," and then give you a nice little smile like that. Right? I think. So what's an example of a bad habit? Well, it could be...
Mijo, have you done your homework yet?
Yeah, Mom. Yeah, just give me 3 more hours. I'm only gonna play for 3 more hours. I'll stop playing at 1 a.m. and then I'll do my homework. I don't want to do it right now.
Ay, huerco.
Yeah, it could be video games. You could be playing video games for hours on end, and that's not very helpful. You're not gonna get your homework done. You're not gonna build the right habits. Before long, you're gonna find yourself always wanting to play video games, and you can't realize why it's so difficult for you to want to do your homework, or to want to read, or to want to go get exercise, because you've gotten so used to doing the wrong thing. Now, everything is okay, right? In moderation, right? You just gotta be careful. Well, not everything. There's some things that shouldn't even be used in moderation. I don't even want to go into some of those things, like some heavy drugs, you know, like that, stuff like that. Just don't even try it. You know, it's not worth it. Just don't do it. But that leads me to the next couple of examples that I want to give out about adults, right? So what are some good habits? Or let's flip that. How about we start with the bad habits for adults? One of the bad habits could be drinking too much, drinking excessively, such as no. I'm on a roll. I gotta open this one, and I'm gonna go for. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Might have had a little too much that day, or I may have been just a bad actor and acting like I was drinking. Anyways, yeah, you get the point. Drinking too much can be a problem as well. It can become a very strong bad habit. Also, another example would be like hitting that snooze button too much. I know I'm guilty of that, but well, let me. Should I show you? Yeah. Shut up. Shut up. So as you can see, I am very guilty of hitting that snooze button myself. That's actually one of my biggest struggles, is being able to wake up early. I want to wake up early because I feel like I can accomplish so much more when I do. But God, I bet you can all relate to the fact that I love to sleep. I love to sleep. I feel like Drake.
I only love my bed and my mama. I'm sorry.
No, if my girlfriend's watching, I'm just kidding. I love you too. But yeah, I love my bed. I really do. But let's see, what's another example of, what are some of the good examples that we have for adults? Well, instead of drinking or eating unhealthy foods, you can substitute it for something healthy, such as, let's see what we got here. No. How about a muscle milk? So you can do, instead of wine, you can do a muscle milk. Or if you're not into muscle milk, you can do water, or you can do a LaCroix. I don't know. What do you hipsters eat? Well, I'm kind of a hipster, but I mean, you know what I'm talking about. What is another good habit? Another good habit could be, instead of watching TV, you choose to go play basketball, because everybody knows that
Ball is life.
Right? Nah. Let's go.
Ball is life.
Well, at least that day I thought ball was life. But those are some examples of child's good and bad habits and an adult's potential good and bad habits. And basically, in conclusion, what I'm telling you is that you need to keep account of these bad habits and good habits as well. Take full account of all your habits and see what you're creating and what's giving you momentum and what's kind of stopping you. It's good to take account, and don't underestimate the strength of good habits or the strength of bad habits as well. You gotta be careful and cut those chains before they get too strong. And with that, let me know what you think. Let me know what you liked about the video in the comments below, and peace. Yeah, I should probably stop the camera now. Motivation is a lot easier to feel like you have a sense of purpose and excitement to life if you're striving for something,